exhale, hips come back, toes tuck, hips come up, downward facing dog. The traditional vinyasa that I'll always cue, we're going to inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, keep them close to the side of the body, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Stay here for a moment. The only thing on the mat for upward facing dog are your hands and the tops of your feet. Inhale here, exhale, flip over on the toes, hips come up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come forward to high plank. Exhale, bring your knees down. We're back in our tabletop pose. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. You can keep your toes tucked or untucked. Bring your right hand to the right corner of your mat. Left leg extends behind you, left toes on the mat. Take an inhale and exhale to prepare. Then inhale, lift that right arm, lift that left leg. Make sure that left leg isn't coming up and your hips not opening up. You want your hip to stay parallel with the mat. Stay here, or optionally, bend that left foot, grasp it with your right hand. Different orientation to what we were just doing in that low lunge twist. Press your foot into your hand and you'll activate the front of your thigh a little bit more. Try to breathe in and out of your nose. If you have that foot bound, go ahead and release it. Bring your arm and your leg back in line with the spine, and then exhale, release the hand and the foot. Take a cat-cow. Exhale, cow, inhale, cat. Back to neutral table, left hand, left corner of the mat. Right foot extends behind you. Inhale, exhale, prepare. Inhale, lift that arm, lift that leg. Balancing here. Optionally, bend that right foot up. And grasp it with your hand. You can look behind you, over that shoulder, you can look behind you, but press that foot into that hand. Find your effort and your ease as opposites. Balancing energy and stability. If you have that foot bound, unbind it. Arm and leg in line with the spine, and exhale, hand and knee come down. Exhale for cow, inhale for cat. And back to that neutral table, bring your feet back to high plank. Inhale, high plank, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift between the hands, bend the knees, exhale, walk step or flip to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. All right, I want you guys to kind of see what I mean by lift the chest. So you can towel off while I show you what I mean by lift the chest. It's a mini little workshop here. So after we come up here, we're gonna lift the chest, half lift, and then fold. So half lift, you can have your hands on the block. The point is you want your back to be parallel to the ground. And then when you fold forward, if your hands don't touch the ground, you put them on the blocks, but your hands are touching the ground. And then coming back for that half lift, you're staring right at the floor. Some people just get confused about that, so I just wanted to clear that up. All right, so from the top of your mat, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Hang heavy in this forward fold. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. You can grasp opposite elbows and sway side to side, or just let your hands just fall like spaghetti noodles. Whatever you choose. Really think about releasing that low back, so keep your legs straight. Keep your legs straight, so you'll keep the tension off of your low back. From here, inhale, lift the chest, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms and torso rise, lift up. Exhale, hands down to the side. Tadasana. All right, sunny top A. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, chest. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, bend the knees, walk back, jump back, take your vinyasa, starting from chaturanga or wherever you want. Upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Hold it here, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. In. Exhale, 3. Inhale, look between the hands. Exhale, walk, step or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms and torso rise. Exhale, hands come down to the sides. We'll add some spindly squats here in just a moment because they'll help inform you for what we're going to be doing a little bit later. Inhale, bring that right leg up, thighs parallel to the ground. Your hands can be at your hips, can be at your sides, wherever you want for balance. Inhale here, exhale, bring that knee behind that left foot. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, squat back down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, back up. Can you straighten that leg, optionally? Keep it nice and strong and activated. Flex that foot. If you extend that leg, bring it back. And then bring that foot back down. Look at what else you need to. Place weight into the right foot. Bring that left knee up. Left thigh parallel. Foot is flexed. Inhale. Exhale. Continually squat. Inhale up. Exhale. Continually squat. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Squat. And inhale up. Stay here. Stay here or straighten that leg. And bring it back up. Release it back onto down. Alright, we'll finish our sun sound. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward from the hips. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold, plant the hands and the knees, walk back, jump back, take more vinyasa from high plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look between the hands and the knees. Exhale, walk, step or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms and torso rise. Exhale, hands come down to the side. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands and the knees. Walk back, jump back to your vinyasa. High plank to chaturanga, upward and downward. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look between the hands. Bend the knees. Exhale, walk, step or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms and torso rise. Exhale, hands come down to the sides. Sensal-B, inhale, arms rise. This time, as you exhale, bend the knees, drop the feet. So, correction here, we don't want to pop the booty out, we want to tuck that pelvis in. Also, another form check, your weight is in your heels, you can flex your toes. Your arms are wherever they need to be for your comfort. I have a lot of shoulder injuries, so goddess arms, cactus arms are great for me, and all my hips are great for me, but this is the traditional with biceps side of ears. Can you bend a little deeper? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, bend the knees, walk back to high plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot in between the hands, back foot down at a 45. Inhale, arms and torso rise, warrior one. 1 breath. Inhale. Exhale, bring the foot. Unplug the back foot. Right foot meets the left. You can keep that leg lifted. Take a vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot in between the hands. right foot down to 45, one breath, inhale, and exhale, fold. Bring that left foot back, take a vinyasa. Down dog, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, look between the hands and the knees, exhale, rock over float to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest, exhale, hold. Inhale, arms and torso rise, but we bend the knees, drop the feet, chair pose. Remember, bring the pelvis in. We go deeper. Inhale, exhale, go deeper. Inhale, exhale, roll forward. Hang heavy here again for a few breaths. Shake your head, yes, shake your head, no. And then inhale, slowly roll one vertebrae at a time. To stand, when you come up, is your head. Alright. From here, inhale, arms rise. Bend those knees, drop the feet, back in the chair pose. Inhale here, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold, like the hands and knees, walk back to high plank. Inhale here, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, right foot in between the hand. Back foot down to 45. Inhale, up, warrior one. Exhale, fan the foot. Pump the back foot. Right foot into the left. Take your vinyasa. You can keep that leg lifted if you like. And downward facing dog. Inhale, that left leg lift. Exhale, left foot in between your hand, back foot down to 45. Inhale, arms and torso rise, warrior one. And then exhale. Good. I lost my words. No. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look between the hands with the knees. Exhale, walk look to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up the half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, drop the feet. Bicep side of here. Back into our chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, arms rise. Bend the knees. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold, plant the hands and the knees, walk back, go back, take your vinyasa. Two breaths here, or side breaths here, or towel pose, towel off, take a sip. Breathe into our different sequences now. Sit is going with my words. So I apologize. Alright. Down facing dog. Our dancing warrior series. We're gonna come. Actually, first we're gonna do mountain climber breath. So inhale that right leg lift. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Twisting here, hold it. And then extend back up. One more time, right knee, right elbow. Extend, right knee to nose. Extend, right knee crosses over. Hold here. And then extend. Bring that right foot in between your hands. Back foot down, up to 45. You've been here before, warrior one. Inhale here, and then exhale, open up to warrior two. You're gonna have to change your heel to arch alignment. Taking up most of your mat. You can see in a mirror, or you can just see your wrist should be over your ankles. That's how far apart your legs need to be, at least. Okay. Then bend that right knee generously, so that right leg is, or thigh, is inhale, straighten that right leg. Both legs are straight. Okay, both legs are straight. The only thing that's moving is going to be your torso and your arms. Inhale here. Exhale, that right hand comes down to the inside of that right foot or the block. If that's not accessible for you, the mat's not accessible, that left hand stays up into the sky. So, this is why you need to be long on the mat. Both legs need to remain straight. If both legs can't be straight, you need to widen your stance. You should be able to stack all of your joints and slide through 2 panes of glass. With the strength of your hips, press through your feet, come back up. Rebend in that right knee. Back in warrior 2. Inhale here. Exhale, that right hand comes down to the mat, inside of that right foot or the block. Bicep, left bicep by your ear this time. Stay here in this extended side angle, or you can take the bind, that's within your practice, the half bind or the full bind. Stay here for 4 breaths. Remember to keep that chest open, that shoulder open, that left shoulder. Look up to the ceiling if you're in the bind. Another alternative is you can have both biceps out like you're passing off a beach ball to someone. Last exhale, unbind, frame that foot, unplug the back foot, right foot meets the left foot, keep it lifted for a one-legged vinyasa. 3 breaths here, in your vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, that left leg lifts. Mountain climber press. Left knee, left elbow. Extend. Left knee to nose. Extend. Left knee to right elbow. Hold it here in this twist. And then extend. Same thing, left knee, left elbow. Extend. Left knee to nose. Extend. Left knee, right elbow, twist, hold. And then extend. Inhale here. Exhale, left foot in between the hands. Back foot down to 45. Inhale, arms and foot to the rise. Warrior 1. Really think about your hips twisting towards that left leg. The skin on the inside of that left thigh, wrapping around towards the glute. The skin on the right glute, wrapping towards the inside of that right thigh. Back to the side of the ears. Inhale here. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. You might need to widen your stance. Again, you got your wrist over your ankles. You bend a little deeper. Arms go up and float away from the party, keep them parallel. Gaze over the left fingertips. A few more breaths here. I know it can be difficult with the sweat and sliding around, but more important to keep your legs activated if that's happening. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Both legs are straight. Inhale here. Exhale, pop that left hand down to the inside of that left foot, or a block. Right hand is in the sky. Triangle pose here. Yeah, use the blocks if you need them. They're there so that you can experience the pose and all of its beauty. 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, press through your feet with the strength of your hips. Come back up. Rebend in that left knee. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand, left instep. Right bicep by your ear. Stay here. Pass off the beach ball. Take your bind. Whatever is in your practice. And again, if you're taking the bind, make sure that right shoulder stays open. Yep. And if you're practicing getting into a full bind, keep that left hand on the instep of that left foot and just bring that right hand to rest behind your back. And work on opening that shoulder up, looking up to the ceiling. Doing a half bind. That's a perfectly good option. lift it if you'd like. And here we'll take 5 breaths. You can rest in child's pose, wipe off, take a dip, stay in down dog, whatever you like. What's the temperature? What is it?
101.
102, 3 at least. We might just do like more body. Or it's just not as good. Alright. Downward facing dog. We're going to do some mountain chiropractor again, but listen to directions really carefully when we twist. Inhale, that right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Extend, right knee to nose. Extend, right knee crosses over to that left elbow. Then kick that foot out. Foot stays on the ground. Place weight into that right arm. Left hand comes up in the sky, falling star. Stay here or lift that right leg up. Come back to 3-legged dog. Inhale here. Exhale, that foot comes in between the hands. Stay here, this runner's lunge for just a moment. If you need to, bring your blocks like kind of in front. We might need them. Well, you will need them for one of them, but just prep your blocks while we're here, this runner's lunge. All right. So from here, that back leg straight, extended. You're feeling a lot of energy going through that back heel. Your right knee is over your right ankle. Both of your legs are strong. They're gonna be steady, hold you. The only thing that's gonna move is your torso as you inhale, come up. High crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Pressing through that back leg, keep that leg straight. More inhale. More exhale. Bring yourself forward through those back toes. Kind of kick yourself until that right leg is straight. And then that left leg is parallel. Left leg is flexed. If you want more challenge, you can hold a block or weights out in front of you. This is warrior 3. Keep that right leg strong and straight. Then, on your next exhale, bring your chest toward that right leg. Your hands come to the mat towards the block. And then that lifts that left leg up a little bit. I'm not a ballerina. I'm not Cirque du Soleil. I'm not Instagram. So standing splits is what we're getting into now. But with standing splits, our hips are parallel to the mat. They're not opening up so that our leg can come up further. This is my standing split. That's it. Okay. If you look at aloe yoga, that left leg is up into the sky because she's an aloe acrobat yogi. I don't think any of us are. So it's okay. Keep your hips facing the ground, but lift that left leg up as much as you can. Find the stability, find your breath.